think that might be the premium SLA. So that would actually explain his spawn camping. And his massive tunnel vision. But come back to the 38 Paleo? Yeah, let's go with that. Last game, well, we got spanked. We definitely got spanked. Took out the KV-122 shortly afterwards, though, and yeah, it didn't really turn out too well. But nevertheless, we're not going to let that bring us down or spoil the fun that we're having. The one thing I can say about the T-34-100 is, okay, so me and my infinite tank driving here, I should have just went straight down the middle, kind of like the M46 Patton's kind of doing, and not just take a big loop. Anyways, the T-34-100, from playing it just a bit here, I am liking the 100mm gun. Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic gun. It's just there's no armor to really rely on. It's just like the KV-122, which, by the way, I will be coming up with a video about that as well. But with the T-34-100, I do believe you get the very early T-34s at 4.3, I do believe. And even then, the armor is actually quite good, to be honest. You have the ability to, ricochet a lot of shells. But when you start getting up the ranks of the Russian medium tank line, the armor kind of sort of goes away. No Spielpanzer! Not today. Oh. Well, that was kind of embarrassing. That could have just ended things really very quickly. Do you guys think that that guy saw me? Do you guys really think that that guy saw me? Sorry about that, Buzz. Nope. That guy did not see me. Boom! Got his engine, got his fuel tank, got his radio. Nothing important, though. It's calling artillery strike. He thinks that he got shot from the front, which is funny. Oh, this -3 gun depression. You can just go away. Okay, well, either way, we get a kill assist, which is fine. It's fine. We're not gonna, get too greedy though. Is there any way to get up from here? Yes, there is. Okay. Boom! Pretty good. Looks... Oh! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and, yeah, welcome to Folder. Yeah, the one thing I really don't like about Volta, especially at low battle rating, is it takes so long for you to actually get into battle. So we're almost getting somewhat in position at the castle area here. Our team just captured Charlie, which is nice. It took me about, like, I think a good 2 minutes to actually get into this position. Not gonna lie. What? We have a T-92, so we're on the Allies versus the Germans and the pizza delivery system. So, let's actually play to our strength here. Let's try to get into somewhere of a position that we don't really have to use our gun depression if we don't really have to. Whew! Well, we just shut down that pizza delivery system pretty quickly. So, yeah, that's what happens when you don't have to use your gun depression. Tank's actually pretty decent. So we got T-92 below us. We just captured Bravo. The enemy team's capturing Charlie. And let's see if we can try to get into something else. M18 just got taken out by a Panther 2. Okay, I'm hoping that my allies to the south there can kind of sort of protect me. And they did quite so. So the position that we are in, that we were just in, is kind of sort of mute at this point. We actually have to advance to where the action is. Sadly. And we have to try to work around the pitiful gun depression. What do we have? Ooh. You guys see that? Hello, Mr. Kitty. We see a kitty out in the distance as well. That is so frustrating when you think you actually have a good shot. Thank you. That took way much longer than anticipated. That is -3 degrees. I thought I was used to it with my KV-122. Okay, well, we can just take out a Ferdinand. What do we have over here by our left? Oh, we have a Tiger 2P? Yeah. Let's try to get ourselves back into cover. Because, well, spoiler alert. Nothing we can do if he's on the opposite side of the ridge. Come on, Charioteer, I need your help here. That looks like a pizza delivery system or a lunchbox. Charioteer, do you see something over yonder? Probably a schnapps delivery system? I'm gonna be relying on you, dude. Because... Okay, well, that's one lunchbox down. Now, where is that King Tiger? Did he just kill the King Tiger? I think I'm dead here. Yep. I am actually dead here. I was looking in the wrong way. So, just to put it as a comparison here, here's a 3.3 T-34. 45 millimeters of the front hull armor. Yep. Yep, that's at the strongest, completely flat on, is about 89 to 90 millimeters of effective armor. That's actually pretty decent at 3.3, I gotta say. If we go back up to the T-34-100, yeah, it's the exact same armor. It's 45. You do get yourself a much more beefier turret at 90 millimeters at the front. Well, if you shoot at the side here, they're not going to penetrate unless they have a stupid well, heat round or anything like that. That's the only way they can really penetrate here. Here, they can if they're extremely lucky. And is that spaced armor in there, or no? It doesn't look like there's any spaced armor. No, there's no spaced armor. So yeah, that's just about 90 millimeters of flat, kind of sort of armor there. For the back, you have 56 for roughly 75 effective slopage there. So pretty much the only good thing about a T-34-100 is its gun. Other than that, your turret rotation is 17.5. If we look at the KV-122, you have about 10.5 seconds to, well, it's 10.5 degrees a second. So turret rotation is actually a lot better than the 17.5. Reload rate is 25.8, well, this is 15 seconds. Gun depression is -3 plus 20, -3 plus 18. And if we look at the T-34-85, it's -5, gun depression plus 28. So, when it comes to Russian tanks, I have a greater understanding and a lot more of a what's the word I'm trying to look for here, folks? A better appreciation, there we go, for tanks with gun depression after playing, you know, Russian tanks, because it's so frustrating when you're trying to get the shot that you want on an enemy tank, and when you go into your scope and you're off, and so you gotta readjust, and you look back in your scope and you're off again. I'm sure that, you know, there's people out there that have been playing nothing but Russian tanks, and it's almost like a second nature of them. When they go up so far, they can just go quickly, go in their scope, fire, go back, and they kill the target. But as for a new player or people who are planning on getting Russian tanks for the very first time, you have to learn to work around the -3 gun depression. Another thing that's very, very interesting, so from the 5.3, you have a crew of 4, but if we look, there's 2 on the hull and 2 on the turret. So effectively, what they can do is they can shoot center of mass, and you're gone. You're absolutely gone. T-34-85, 5.7. Okay, well, you jump up to a 5-man crew, which is actually pretty decent. You have a bit more of a survivability. That big, huge cannon breach, though, that can actually absorb a lot of the shells. But for this is a more of a conventional tank layout, I should say, with a 4-man crew, 3 in the turret, 1 in the hull. But out of testing a lot of vehicles, I would have to say that the T-34-100, for me anyways, is like playing the AC4 Sentinel. The only real good thing I can say about it is its gun. Other than that, it's a good crew trainer and a good money maker if you can work around its downsides. If you don't feel comfortable walking around those downsides, I don't get this. Just don't get this tank. Go with something that's at lower battle rating, hence the KV-122, or even the SC-100Y. I have one of my clanmates who actually has that, or get the T-34-57, the Sherman, the American Sherman, which is the land least, or just get something other than the T-34-100. Just get something that you can work with. Don't try to get a vehicle just because you can. Get a vehicle that you can work with. That's my best thing I can give you guys. Other than that, don't forget to visit my website. I have my website up and going. Links down in the description below. I also have my merchandise store up and running as well. I have hoodies, t-shirts for men and women. I have an iPhone case for iPhone 7 and 8s. I have a heat-sensitive mug that until you put coffee, hot chocolate, tea, or whatever you guys drink, as long as it's hot, it's heat sensitive, so it's matte black at first, and then as soon as you pour, well, let's say your tea or whatever, it actually becomes the image that I put on there. Hence is the Canadian Prinz with my maple leaf on one side and the maple leaf and I'm sorry, on the other. What else do I have? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So just comment down below. I hope that you liked today's video. I do apologize if I'm rambling on. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. So I'm sorry, I'll catch you guys next time.